Hey guys, welcome back. This is jenderalfeb, and today I'm going to be continuing my One Ancient Kingdom raid series. And today I'm going to be using one of the new ancients yet again. And her name is Eloni. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we got Eloni. Now she is categorized as the common ancient. Okay, and her abilities are, let's look at her abilities. Number one, it's called Fire Frenzy. So for 8.7 seconds, allied units are rendered immune to spell towers, flame bolt, and gain 15% increased damage. What about her second spell? It's called Fire Blast. So it deals 174 to 177 damage to a single building, followed by about 190 damage over 4 seconds. So that's really good. And as you may notice here that my Eloni is actually at level 15, and that is as high as you can get with a common ancient. Level 15 is their max level. Okay, now the third one, we have Fire Elemental. So it summons 3 Fire Elementals, and they're all level 4. Okay, so this is pretty similar to what probably the other ancients have when it comes to summoning elementals. My personal opinion about the elementals, they are not very useful. So I guess I don't expect to see anything different with Eloni. Okay, now let's get on to the first raid here. Okay, first base as usual is never is difficult because it's always considered as the weakest base in the whole kingdom raid. So I'm just gonna put my troops on the left side and see how they move towards the middle of the base, and maybe we can start to collect some mana so I can drop the first spell. Okay, so the first spell, this one goes to my troops. So they are immune only to Flame Bolt spell towers, and they are the red ones in case you don't remember. Okay, and they gain 15% increased damage, so it's a good thing to use the first spell on your troops even though there's no red spell towers. Okay, let's drop the second one on this watchtower here and see how much damage does it get. Well, not that serious, so I guess it's not. Well, she's only a level 15, but that's actually as high as she could get, so I'm not sure whether Eloni is really the ancient of choice at high levels. At lower levels, maybe she is. Okay, so I'm gonna continue on with the second, third, and fourth, and I'll see you back when I reach the fifth or probably sixth base. Okay? Okay guys, now welcome back. We're at base number 5 now. Let's get on to it. Now as I went through the lower level bases, I realized that the second spell is really not that effective, so I've confirmed that. Most probably because it's only a level 15 ancient, so the damage isn't that high. Now I can show it to you guys again, the effect of the second spell here. Let me just get enough mana to do it. Now I'm gonna do it on the defense that is furthest from my troops, because after it damages the building, there's added damage that follows through for 4 seconds. So as you can see, from full health, it went down to went down by 60%, I guess. So, and this is only a lower level watchtower, so it's not really very good. The first spell though, it sort of makes your troops a little bit stronger by 15%, but I find it's quite effective to be used. So if you have Eloni, the first spell is always the first one that you're probably gonna pick and choose to summon. Okay, I'll see you guys in a bit on basis, probably when we reach the Sentinel and the King. Okay, here we are back at the ninth base now. This is the Sentinel base, so it's a level 10 Sentinel. So how we're gonna see how Eloni is gonna fare against the Stronghold level 10 with, I think, pretty much maxed out defenses for that of Stronghold. Okay, now I don't want to say that Eloni is not good. Well, obviously, if Eloni is not a common ancient, if she is, for example, an epic ancient, her level could go up to 40, and I think her spells would be quite awesome to use at that level. But since she is only a common ancient, unfortunately, she is limited in that sense. Okay, now the third spell actually produces some elementals, and I've mentioned before earlier in the video that I don't really believe that the elementals are actually quite useful, but I find it since there are 3 fire elementals that she summons, and I find that in this game strength in numbers are always key. Right, strength in numbers is always key to having a successful attack. That's why I always fancy using lots of soldiers as compared to maulers. Okay, now let's gather enough mana so that I can show you how the elementals are doing. Okay, now I have enough mana to summon the elementals. Now it's different than Solric. With Solric you can practically place your elemental anywhere. This one you must follow by the layout rules. You can only place them in places where you can drop your troops. Okay, so as you can see, all of my elementals are still alive by the end of the raid, and it was a raid against a sentinel base, so it was pretty good, right? Okay, here we are at the last base against Dave S. He's a Stronghold level 11 king. Right, the base is kind of fragmented, so it's going to be tough trying to get through the middle, but I guess my Viscaria would be able to do so easily. So let's just drop my troops. Let's divide my troops. I want to have a set of soldier, paladins and wardens on the right, and another set on the left. I hope they go different ways. Well, things do not always go as expected. So I'm gonna draw Viscaria here. So okay, I have enough mana to use the to summon the elementals. Now let's see how they do. They're doing quite okay. I just wish that these elementals are immune against the blue spell towers, because since they're made of fire, so fire meets ice, and it's supposed to be neutral, right? And it's supposed to not feel anything then. Well, anyway, so I managed to beat the king quite easily. I didn't even need to look at what the rest of my troops are doing. Just focus on the elementals there. As a summary, Eloni is good, but probably not an ancient of choice for high level, simply because her abilities are limited to her ancient type. If not, she would have been great. Alright, so that's all I have for you guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you'll subscribe to my channel so you'll know when the next video is out. Okay, General Feb signing out.